Can you throw some context about grafting? Grafting, as mentioned in Romans 11.
Okay.
What Paul is trying to say to us through the illustration of grafting and Christ's work for us.
Okay, so grafting is an agricultural or a horticultural concept, and I'm sure it must have been a very popular concept back in those days. I'm not too much into horticultural agriculture, but what basically the idea of native olive shoots here in this case is the nation of Israel, okay, and wild olive shoots being ingrafted, people who are non-Israelites or non-Jewish, people who are Gentiles being ingrafted into this, original olive shoot. The nation of Israel was a very rebellious nation, and we just have to randomly pick any particular, Old Testament book and read it, and then immediately their waywardness would become evident to us, okay, all too soon. So what's happening is, even though they are the people of the promise, even though they are the people from whom salvation originates, initiates, and flows, what is happening is at some point in time, there seems to be an apparent rejection of these people and an ingrafting of people that do not belong into this so-called selected holy, olive shoot. And these ingrafted branches are immediately taking up, and they are actually yielding and abiding and thriving, okay, perhaps bearing fruit. And so what happens is the ingrafted branches then are becoming very proud, and they seem to, in some ways, despite the parent plant into which they were grafted. And Paul is coming and saying, hey, let's not be too quick to do that yet, okay? Don't you know that it is because of the rejection of the Israelites that you, wild olive shoots, first of all, got a chance to be engrafted into this? And now that you are engrafted into this by grace, because of their rejection, and if you, a people that were not a people, were able to turn to God, how much more the people of the promise, okay? So that's what Paul is trying to say. And I gave you two contexts, towards which in which the idea of Romans 8, 9, 10, and 11. In fact, the entire book has to be read. The first one is the idea of the Gentile Christians becoming prominent because of the edict of Claudius, send away Jewish Christians out of Rome, and when the Jewish Christians were coming back, they were despised by the new Gentile Christians, okay? And second is the idea of the Judaizers becoming very vociferous and vocal in trying to impose Mosaic covenant as a Jesus plus or a gospel plus for salvation. And Paul is trying to take these two issues head on and in a very beautiful, brilliant way. Especially in chapters 8, 9, 10, and 11, he brings out an apologia and an argument for both of these people group to be put in their place and to know their place and position, and to, in some ways, correct themselves. Okay, so that's what is happening, and that's the idea of the grafting, the olive shoots, the original olive shoot, the wild shoot, the ingrafting, becoming filled with hubris, and then the original shoot again. Paul arguing that if the wild ones can inherit this promise in such ways, even though they primarily were not called, quote unquote, how much more the people of the promise who have been called and elected and foreknown and predestined. Yeah.